Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do for the first couple of minutes or so is a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting like letters, pages and adverts. After that we'll come back to the beginning, I'll zoom in for you, go nice and slowly over the text. You may need to use your pause button, but you've got the opportunity if you want to read the comic for yourself. As you can see, we're up to issue 176. This originally came out the 30th of July 1988 and it was 35 pence. And we've basically just about to start a brand new story, which is the introduction of the Power Masters. So we're back on planet Nebulos. We've got Darkwing and Dreadwind, of course, terrorizing and causing loads and loads of problems. These guys have already binary bonded with High Test and Throttle, and exactly that, they're just being a bit of a nuisance and a hindrance. Meanwhile, obviously on the ship that left the moon whilst the last battles are happening in the last issue, Goldbug and the three as yet Power Masters, so the other Autobots, they're not Power Masters just yet, have been sent to find High-Q to help them build a new body, of course, to create Optimus Prime. They're warned by High-Q to not really stay there. They don't want them being there, and of course they're trying to vanquish all robots because, let's be honest, since the Transformers arrived on Nebulos, they haven't really helped them out much. So you've then got a bit of a backstory here about how Throttle and High Test became binary bonded with the Decepticons, so in turn they sort of saved their lives, but again it just reiterates that they're not being good at all. However, they go to come and attack, and of course the Autobots offer to go and help, and that's pretty much about where we're up to. They've stopped building Optimus Prime and they've just gone out to see if they can stop Dreadwind and Darkwing themselves. Right, we've got the letters pages here. I know people like to read these, so if I hold this up to there and I say pause, you can do 1, 2, three letters. The end of the third letter's answers there. There's the fourth, and indeed there's the fifth letter there. So if you pause that, you can read it yourselves. We've got an advert there for a bumper complete mix-up of loads of Marvel comics. So we've got Spider-Man, Galaxy Rangers, Death's Head, Combat Colleen, Ghostbusters, everything. It's a huge, I suppose, summer blockbuster comic. And the B story is Action Force, or G.I. Joe as it was known in the rest of the world. This was just the B story because it didn't sell enough comics in its own right, so they merged them with Transformers. We've also got a mini comic strip here called Combat Colin, and again if you want to pause you can read that now yourselves. And then the advert for next week is fantastic. It is of course letting us know that Optimus Prime is back. One last thing, there's an advert for the Visionaries on the back, which funnily enough I suppose are getting a cult status like everything else from the 80s. That's your mini review, guys. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go zooming in. You may want to mute just in case there's any background noise. You may need to use your pause button, but here you go. You can read the comic for yourselves. Just finishing this now. Literally got the last 10 seconds here, no problem whatsoever. And there you go, guys. That completes this issue. I'll be back in a couple of days with the next one.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.